All right, and we should be live. What's going on, you guys? It's Kevin back here with a brand new weekly live stream. I know I didn't live stream last week, unfortunately. Um, but hey, I'm not making excuses. I just couldn't live stream. I was a little busy. Thank you, anybody right now who's tuning in. We're gonna wait for a little bit of people to join. And want to apologize for the squeaky chair right now. If you guys do hear it, I hope it does get a little better. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna. This week's live topic is gonna be about, my experience, or just talking maybe a little bit about the Miami 2022 Amazon Sellers Conference that I recently came back from. Rodriguez, I'm not gonna chug the water, bro. There's only so much in here. Maybe for a Instagram story later on tonight. When are we gonna see you chug the water, Rodriguez? Let me know. Also, I do want to say, if it is a little laggy, sorry about that. I'm in not the best part of my house for the internet, so I know the video is laggy at times as well, but like I said, I do try my best to do that. And yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Let me know in the chat down below. Greatly appreciate it. I am not joined by Antonio today because he's busy. So, gonna be doing this live myself tonight, and hopefully it goes well. If you guys have any questions about the event, about reselling or anything like that, please drop them down below in the chat. And like I said, I am gonna get into this. Let me see how this live looks for a second. I hope it's not bad. It goes well. If you guys have any questions about the event, about reselling or anything like that, please drop them down below in the chat. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. So, getting right into it. On Friday, last week, I was headed to Miami, Florida, to go to the Miami 2022 Amazon Sellers Conference. Landed there. Flight was a little delayed. Flew with Spirit. Was my second time flying ever. So, and by myself. First time flying by myself, and second time ever getting on an airplane. Sorry. The flight was a little delayed. It was what it was. Couldn't do anything about it. I was supposed to get to Florida at I believe 4:46, and then got there at 7:00. And how many hours? Rodriguez asking, stopping the story here. How many hours do you need to get monetized? You need 4,000 watch hours on YouTube and 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. I am already monetized. I have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. It's great. But yeah, so landed in Miami at 7 p.m. Went to go meet up with the guys, with some of the sellers that were gonna go to the conference the next day. We went to first of all, I was staying with Mr. Billy Flips. Billy, if you're watching this, shout out to you. We were staying in the same Airbnb, and yeah, he was already at the Airbnb before me, because he took a bus ride from Punta Gorda from his grandparents' house to go to the Airbnb, which sounded gruel, but whatever it takes to get to Miami, trenches. He got to the Airbnb before me. I got there a couple hours later, and I got there at 7. We walked to the restaurant. I think it was Dogfish Head, one of the weirdest restaurant names I've ever heard in my entire life. Excuse me. We went there. Whole bunch of people were there. First person I went up to was Carter Maxwell. Then gradually went up to everybody else. There was Checkmate Flips, Seth, which is his name. Checkmate Flips is is Seth. His wife. Who else? Of course, Avery was there. Romer the Romer. Taylor Jones was there. Steve Rakin Prophet was there. There's just so many people that were there at the same time, and the crowd grew as the crowd grew basically later on throughout the night. Like we were there for like an hour. Well, they were there till like they got there at like 6. I got there at 7. We were there till like 8 or something. Then we went to a bar and it was pretty chill. Met Danny, Wi-Fi astronaut. Finally met him, but unfortunately I didn't get to meet Flip for Miles. He didn't go because, well, I don't know his reason, but he's a bozo for not coming. Anyways, met Danny. Also met Brian. Watch This Kid Amazon. Whole bunch of other people that I just can't think their names off at the top of my head because there was so many people. But yeah, it was a great little networking that Friday night, and then more networking the next day on Saturday. Got home at like 2 a.m. Went to sleep. Not home. We were still out at like 2 a.m. At that point, we were like already split up the group. What was with Carter, Nathan, Billy, and some other people. And, went to sleep at 3 a.m. Had to get up at like 8 a.m. And Rodriguez Garrett did not go. And we were there. Me and Billy got up to the event. We got there like 9 or 10. I don't seem to remember too good, but we were there all day at the event from 9 p.m. from like 9 a.m. all the way to like 2 a.m. And yeah, it was just a great experience. Great sellers. There was I believe 15 speakers. Sorry. The first was Scott. Well, there was a total of 15, but like the main ones that were up there for like 20 minutes were Scott Needham, the smartest bookseller, I believe, or the smartest seller. After him, it was, I believe, Trevin Peterson. Dave Can Read and Caleb Roth were up there. Who else? A lot of people. But like I said, it was a great event. Never done so much networking ever in my entire life, and now I know that I need to just do that on the regular. Try to get out of the trenches, as Mr. Billy or Alex FBA boys would say. And yeah, it was a long but great weekend. Everybody got to meet each other. It was real fun. Learned a lot of great stuff. Mainly was, one of the main things that I took away from the event was to put yourself out there, go to more events, go to more parties, talk to everybody that you can. And yeah, basically what I was doing at the event was like what I have to do now, basically, like not everywhere that I go, but most places. So it was really, really interesting. And that Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, me and Billy went to go eat with Alex, the FBA boys, and his warehouse manager or warehouse shipping manager. I forgot the title that he has, Josh, and we were there eating, and man, Alex is a great dude. Really appreciated him talking to me and Billy, and it was crazy. We got into his BMW, I believe M4, and man, it was just crazy. Convertible car. I think it was the first time ever I got into a convertible car. It was great. And yeah, after that, they went to go play golf. I went to the airport and I came home. Did I get into the hot seat? No. I believe you have to pay like $300 for a hot seat. There was only one person who paid for it. It was a bookseller, and he paid for the hot seat. And anybody who wasn't a bookseller who wanted to just go network outside did, and all the booksellers basically stayed in the room to hear the hot seat, because maybe they can apply whatever they're hearing to their business. But yeah, I mean, it was a great weekend. Insane. Miami. It is what people say it is, and that's all I have to say about it at the moment. If Rodriguez has any more questions, he'll let me know. But yeah, I mean, it was great. What's 305, dude? I don't even know what that is. Is that the Miami area code or something? I don't even know. I know the area code for, I think, Atlanta or something is 404. But 305, I think it is Miami. I think it is Miami. I was 305 Harris. I was there for 2 days. Well, 3 days. For a sellers event, and like I was talking about before, it was great. Rodriguez, you have to come, bro. You should have came this year. Talking about you got school. Man, you could not go to school for 1 day. Friday, and then it was the weekend. Right now, it's spring break for over here where I'm at, where I live. So, nobody's here at the moment. I went to the gym yesterday, and usually it's packed like at 6 p.m. And there was literally nobody there. I'm like, this is great. I got to use the bench. Usually that's always taken. You got to get through my workout quick and easy. Not as easy, but it was fairly quick because I didn't have to wait for anybody in the machines and all that. Harris, I did not hit up the outlets. I flew there, so and I also didn't have a car, so I wasn't gonna Uber everywhere. Well, I did Uber everywhere, but I wasn't gonna Uber, and have like 100 pairs of shoes for the Uber guy to fit in his car. So I didn't hit the outlets there, but this Thursday I'm going to Charlotte, North Carolina, to hit the clearance outlet there. Hopefully they have something. Sorry, y'all. Rodriguez says he can go wherever when you graduate in a month. When we going to PA to visit Garrett and Miles, I already saw Danny. Danny got a Corvette. He has to take us for a spin, dude. Danny is living in Miami. Shout out to Wi-Fi Astronaut. But yeah, Rodriguez is fun to graduate, and we're gonna travel to meet Garrett, and I'm gonna beat him in a tennis match. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. And yeah, 8305 Harris. How are the stores in Miami, like, or the Florida, or where your area or whatever? I was in Wynwood. And then the only other place I went to was South Beach, I think. That's where the venue was. And it was beautiful. Wynwood was a little weird. Not weird, but like look a little trashy. But you can walk there. Like literally, it was crazy at night. Crazy packed. But yeah, overall, great experience in Miami. Definitely going back. All right, Rodriguez. Take care, bro. Appreciate you hopping on the live for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, right. Well, as of now, definitely going to go to Miami 2023. And hoping to meet Rodriguez there, and any other sellers that didn't get to come. But to everybody I did meet, it was a pleasure. Really did appreciate networking and talking to everybody about their business or just life in general. It was great. I haven't talked so much in so long. Like, I haven't talked this long, like, sitting down in so long. My voice is, like, giving out. 8305 Harris says, you got to pull up to the Nike outlets here. Got a couple You also gotta go to Orlando. Yeah, I heard Orlando is one of like the best spots to hit. Like literally everybody there was telling me, hey, go. Oh, some people that were actually going, like they drove to Miami and they were like passing through, and they're actually gonna go hit Orlando. And I was like, wow, that's insane. 7 Nike outlets. No wonder everybody always finds something there. But yeah, my plans as of now, after Miami, like my head is still kind of spinning about all the stuff that 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 I heard, stuff that I have to do or want to do, and where I want to, go with my business and with my personal growth. It's quite honestly, I don't want to say some corny stuff, say it was a life changing experience, but to be honest, it was. It really was, and I do appreciate Taylor and Avery for putting on the event. I don't know of any other Amazon seller events that go on like that, but glad I could attend y'all's. It was a great time. But yeah, like I said, it was crazy. Like my head, I'm still thinking. It's a lot of a lot of stuff that needs to happen, that I have to take action on. So, right now, as of this week, I'm gonna go to, like I said, to the Charlotte Nike clearance store. Gonna be there from Thursday to Sunday. Gonna go with my girlfriend and we're gonna check it out. Hopefully I can get some stuff, and I'm actually driving there so I can fill up my car. And once I fill up my car, if I do get more than like, my car fits like 70 pairs, but I'm gonna have some stuff there. And like my girlfriend's bringing stuff, I'm bringing stuff, so we can stay. Probably like 60 pairs will fit. And hopefully can cash out and get some good stuff. I'm gonna meet up there with another seller. His name's Oscar, and he's gonna show me the ropes at his clearance outlet. I mean, you kind of know a little bit from the Houston one, but according to him, his is different. So, excuse me, most definitely, I'm pulling up. Antonio is going as well, but he's not gonna be there for long. He's just gonna be there for like an hour or two, according to what he said. And yeah. Also, going to different states, like, and traveling, it's really something. Like, I never thought about doing that, but it's most definitely something I want to do more often. And not just talking about states right now. Once I visit another country, maybe it's gonna be a different thing. I'm gonna be like, I want to go to every country and blah blah blah, this and that. And I have the freedom, and basically, I could do that because I don't have a 9 to 5. I'm not tied to like a job and be like, hey, I have to ask for this amount of days off and blah blah blah. I can go wherever I want, whenever I want, if I have the money, and I want to use the money. But yeah, I mean, traveling is something. It's great. I thought I wouldn't be a fan of it, but a little getaway, couple days here and there. I don't know if I'd like to be going like anywhere out for like an entire week, an entire month, 2 months, 2 weeks. I don't know if I'd like that. I feel like that'd be a little too long. 805 Harris has 2 clearance stores and 5 outlets in there. Biggest clearance stores in Kissimmee. Oh, okay. Because I went to the clearance store in Texas, and they said they're the biggest, I believe, Nike clearance store. Well, not the biggest, the second biggest Nike clearance store in North America. So I'm assuming the other biggest one you're talking about is the one in Kissimmee. Yeah, I mean, it is a blessing working on your own time, as 805 Harris says, and owning a business. It's just great. And yeah, I mean, if anybody has any questions, like I said before, drop them down in the chat. I don't know if anybody here's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Is there anything to do there? I watched a YouTube video, and like there was some dude who just went to like the water park or something. But that most definitely gotta want to look around there, see what there is to do. Because Because while I do plan on sourcing most of the day, once I have a little bit of free time, I'm going to go see what there is to do and stuff like that. Find some good eats as well. And, just enjoy the little trip. It's a work trip, like, as always, but most definitely want to look around Charlotte and see what there is. But yeah, as of now, you guys, I have sourcing has been pretty crazy. I only source like 2 times a week, and those 2 times I get a lot of shoes most of the time. Right now, sourcing on the weekends, like Friday, like one day Friday, like hit both of the Nike outlets that I go to, and it's been great. Looks like Nike is getting in a lot of inventory. Sorry, so much burps going on, but yeah, I mean, even other stores are picking up, such as Ross, Marshalls. I don't know about Burlington, but Marshalls has had some stuff. You guys are going to be seeing in the posts that people show. I believe people are finding Hardens there. Some Adidas shoes. I think mostly Adidas. I don't know about Nike shoes though. But there should be an influx of Nike shoes coming to your local to your local Nike store, because everybody's finding stuff. I believe they were like Relentless Resale Carlos. He sold a picture of some Dunk High, the fragments. I believe they were like 150 plus 30% off. Some Vapor Maxes, they were 110 plus 30% off. A whole lot of other shoes that are discounted, like complete with box, not just shoes on the back wall. Most definitely, stores are looking better. That's just making me rethink if I really want to go to Charlotte to that clearance store. And I'm kind of thinking, hey, right now it's getting way better. I can just stay at my clearance store and that. But I do want to experience going to another clearance store again. It's kind of a rush. Like, I love it. And this time I'm going to be traveling with my girlfriend and my car. So I don't have to worry about if I want to fill my car up, I'm going to fill it up. So that's going to be great. And if anything, if my car fills up, I will ship the rest of the items out. No worries. But yeah, right now, I believe the Hustle B, he's going live on Whatnot. Maybe that's why there's not a lot of people in the chat right now, or not a lot of people in the live. But it is what it is. I know why now. Flips for Miles is live as well. I did not know that. Look at this dude. He's live with Billy Flips. That boy. 8305 Harris. The Nike Refurbished section is in 2 of my outlets where I live. It's not in my 3rd one. They don't have anything there. So yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the Nike that you go to. I don't know if like one of yours doesn't have it and then the next one does, or like just all the outlets in your state just doesn't have it at all. But 2 of the Nike outlets in my state, or mainly the ones that I go to, have it. And refurbished shoes right now, they're on the wall. They're with the 30% discount. And one of my Nike outlets lets me use the 15% off all the time. So I mean, if they let me, they're okay with it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Hopefully they don't like one day like you can't use the 15% off anymore. But yeah, the refurbished program is great. A lot of shoes are super discounted. Sometimes they're a little dirty, or they're like literally like defective. But when they're like so bad, you just gotta leave them. But a lot of times you can just clean it up. It has like a scuff. It's like a little bit dirty. Has a small crease, but it's extremely discounted. And it, look at the sole, the outsoles, like looks brand new. Like, you really can't go wrong with sourcing that type of inventory. That's crazy. None of them have them by me, says 8305 Harris. The 4th closest to me Don't have the section. That's unfortunate, man. I mean, I don't doubt that they're not gonna get to you. They're probably just gonna it's gonna be a little later than when it's over here. But yeah, I mean, just gonna hop on here for a little bit. See what's going on with you guys. But yeah, I mean, now I know why nobody's in the live stream. Miles is this dude Miles is streaming. Shout out to him. Shout out to Warner Feels a Prophet, and shout out to Mr. Billy Flips. Might have to hop on there live, get the cloud going up. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going live right now, and it is what it is. 8305 Sarah says they hate resellers at my store. No one can use the 15% off anymore. They caught on. Wow, I mean, one of my stores that I mainly go to, they don't like, not that they don't like resellers. I would say they tolerate us, They're not like, oh, no, you can't get more than 5 refurbished shoes. They're like, yeah, you can get 5 refurbished shoes, and, they're polite and they're nice. Antonio tried to use the 15% off one time. They're like, nah, you can't use it because you already used it. But we've never used the 15% off at that store ever, so I don't know what they were talking about. And he was checking out by himself, and I was over here checking out with another person. And then I heard that, and I'm like, I thought I heard it wrong, and we were walking out. I was like, did she say that you already used that 15% off? He was like, yeah, they said I already used it. I'm like, well, you've never used it, right? And he's like, nah, we never used it at that store. So it was very, very weird. I don't know. But the other one that I do go to, most of the time the same employee checks me out. I've used the 15% off like 5 times, like with him there, and he's cool with it. He doesn't care. And yeah, I mean, it just depends on the employees, most definitely. Right now, I think it's just crazy right now with the amount of inventory I believe they're gonna be getting. They should be wanting you to use the 15% off because, they're discounting everything heavily. So, and that's just my guess. I don't really know how it's going to be. But yeah, hopefully it's good for all of us. And I do want to show off some shoes here that got some mail calls over here. We got the Jordan 3. What are they called? Muslin. Believe they're canvas shoe or whatever. They're my size. I don't know if I want to keep them. Chat disconnected, man. My internet is so trash. But yeah, here's a shoe. Pretty cool. Look at that. Extra laces. I don't know if I want to keep them, to be honest. They're my size. Like I said, I've never owned a pair of Jordan 3s. I don't know if they're comfortable or not, but they do look pretty cool in my opinion.